Hello beautiful people and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be discussing all things Wattpad originals and also how you can apply to the program to make money off your books. So first things first, Wattpad Originals is the new and improved version of a previous program called Paid Stories. And yes, it's exactly how it sounds. These specific stories on Wattpad are locked behind a paywall, some not all chapters, and readers will have to essentially pay to read these stories. So if you have a favorite writer on Wattpad and you can afford to do so, please do support them by checking out their Wattpad original books. Now let's dive a little deeper into the program. So the rebrand for Paid Stories, which is now called Wattpad Originals, happened back in the last quarter of 2023. If I'm mistaken, please feel free to correct me in the comments. But Wattpad calls the program a quote-unquote diverse collection of high-quality stories from Wattpad's top creators. And they also say that these stories have been handpicked by Wattpad's editorial experts. So they're kind of hyped up to be the best of the best. Those are my words. And with these stories, some are completed and some are ongoing. So for the stories that are ongoing, when a new chapter gets published, a previously locked chapter becomes free to read. Ongoing stories are typically updated like once a week. So if you don't mind waiting a week for a chapter to unlock for one of these books, then you can technically read these stories for free. Regardless, at some point there will be a certain number of chapters that are locked behind a paywall for these books. And as you can see on screen, you can see which or how many chapters of a story are locked behind a paywall, whether you're in the app or you're on the desktop, because it'll look something like what you see on screen. So you really can't open a story, a Wattpad original story, and then comment and be fake mad that it's pay to read, because there are so many signs that a book is a Wattpad original, including it having the little icon on the actual cover. So yeah, just wanted to point that out because I see a lot of angry comments that, people, once they reach the chapters that are locked, they're like, what the heck? I didn't know this was I had to pay to read this book. Bro, come on. The signs were there. You just ignored them. Anyway, moving on. So before we jump into the fun stuff, learning how to get your book into the Wattpad Originals program, let's quickly talk about things from a reader's perspective on how to purchase coins to read these books. If you don't care about this part, please feel free to skip it. The timestamps for everything will be listed in the comments below. So the only way to get coins is through the Wattpad app. Whether you're on Android or iOS, it's all the same. So you should see this little icon directly under your profile picture if you go to your profile page. And if you click on that, it will open the coin shop, and you'll have two options to get coins. You can either buy them directly with your own money, or you can earn coins for free by watching video ads. And it's as simple as that. So moving on, let's talk about how you can join the Wattpad Originals programs and make money off of your books in this program. So pitching is open to all Wattpad writers. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think your age matters, but if you do join the program, you will have to sign contracts. So if you are under the age of 18 or 16 in some states, I don't know, you will need to get your parents' permission. But anyways, pitching is open to all Wattpad writers, and the link for the pitch form that you see on the screen is listed in the description box below of this video. However, I do highly recommend that you review the pitching guide before filling out the pitch form, because Wattpad tells you exactly what they're looking for and what they're not looking for. And if you don't have that form filled out correctly, or if you submit something that they're not looking for, your submission will be ignored. So don't waste your time filling out this whole long thing, because it is kind of a very long and detailed process for what they're asking. Don't waste your time filling all that out if you haven't checked out the pitch guide, because like I said, you're going to be wasting your time. So please check out the pitch guide, study it, follow it, before you submit anything. And after you do submit your pitch, I'm not entirely sure how long the review process takes, because at the time when my story got acquired, I was a Wattpad creator and we had a different form where our pitches got reviewed a bit quicker compared to the general pitching form that you see on the screen. So if you want a faster response, you guys can join the Wattpad Creators Program and submit your pitch that way. And I'm actually going to be discussing the Wattpad Creators Program a little bit later in the video. Again, the timestamps for everything is in the description, not the description box, is in the comment section below. So before I wrap this video up, I do want to circle back a little bit and go over the types of stories that Wattpad is specifically looking for when it comes to their Wattpad Originals program. So they say they're looking for stories that fit into one of their verticals. What is a vertical, you might be asking? Well, it's basically a type of story that they're looking for that's written in a specific genre. So if you're looking at the screen, you'll see all the verticals that they accept and are looking for. So for example, my Wattpad original story falls under the hot encounter vertical. It's a slow burn billionaire romance and shameless plug. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it in the description box below. And I was going to make a separate video for this, but I figured I would include it in here as well. So let's talk about the Wattpad Creators Program. Now, this is an invite-only program, at least at the time of me making this video, where you can get some special access directly to Wattpad, such as joining their private creators Discord, where you can chat with other creators and get access to exclusive resources. And you can also submit pitches to the Wattpad Originals program directly to the Wattpad content team, like I mentioned earlier. So your approval or your denial process will be a little quicker if you're in the Wattpad Creators program. You guys kind of take priority over the general pitching. And of course, it comes with other perks as well, as you can see on the screen. I'll also have a link for this in the description box below. And if you meet the eligibility requirements, you'll be sent an invitation to join the program via DM from the official Wattpad account. So keep an eye out on your DMs in the app. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we can't message each other. Like regular users can't message each other anymore. Wattpad got rid of the private messaging feature. So now the only types of messages that you get are directly from verified Wattpad accounts. So if you do see something in your inbox, be excited because it's from Wattpad directly. So make sure you're keeping an eye on that. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment them below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you'd like to see me talk about something else, Wattpad related or not, feel free to comment that below as well, and I'll see what I can do. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video.